guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we are back onto guys with Black Clover, episode 10.
Yeah.
So, last episode we met the people from the Saucy village, a village that Magna knows well.
Yeah.
Because he used to
Try and overtake it.
in his youth.
He learned a lot from the mayor. He's the one that sent him to become a knight. And that's all good, but yeah, when we got to the village, we saw that they were taken hostage by these guys who basically call the Boonies the Forsaken Kingdom or something. And
Yeah, they got taken by Vanilla Ice or something.
They're looking for a magic thing. They haven't mentioned it last episode, but we know they're looking for it. And
It's a stone, right?
right now they're thinking of killing the villagers because they don't see a point of letting them live. They call them beasts and meaningless beasts, and it looks like they have killed the mayor. So first brush with death for Asta and Noel. Trying to fight these guys off, Noel managed to use her power for the first time correctly, and she created a new spell, got written in her grimoire, and she has made this sphere around the villagers that protects them. So this is pretty cool. And right now, yeah, Magna is almost out of magic, and you got Asta who's just giving it his all, which is fine, but it's still 4 against 3, and 2 if you count that Noel is taking care of the villagers. So it's gonna be tough, but we can do it.
We can manage.
We have great motivation, and we need to defend the honor and worth of the low, the boonies.
The
and
Forsaken people and...
Yeah. So let's jump in this episode and see how they do that. Still sick, you guys, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna do my best not to sound too broken, but yeah, that's pretty much how it is. So let's jump in this episode. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
In the meantime, let's go! A spell from the heart, girl!
Sea Dragon's Lair. You make it bigger, you make it thicker. That
It's not about just yourself, it's about everyone else, the people.
you resolve a purpose. Don't antagonize them. A royal bitch. The beast. Well, yeah, now he doesn't have to think about the villagers.
None whatsoever.
Bitch, die. He dealt one blow, it's not over.
Oh.
He's the main protagonist. Do not test him either.
Ugh.
Yeah, this is bad. Until she runs out. We have 25 seconds to get up. Him and his fucking watch, man. You all need to push through.
But it got maybe more magical powers, more strength, more experience. Yeah!
You never give up.
I'll become faster then.
Don't test him. That's the thing, like, you don't stop yourself because you believe you're gonna lose. You keep trying.
Oh man.
I don't know who kills him, but he needs to die. He stands out so much. Make them proud. Channel the power of the sun. No, he's still a delinquent. Aww, he made it all okay for him. It fits. Giving up means dying. For them and for us.
Sure.
約束を守るためだけじゃない。みんなを守るために俺は魔法帝になる。
You did say that.
お前はあと1分で死ぬ。させるかボケ。
You
先輩であるこの俺をやってからにしやがれ。
are the senior. You need to show your strength.
わざわざ早死にしに来たんだ。上等だ。行くぞアスタ。設定の木だ。
Yeah, yeah. Kick the ball into his face.
俺の残り全魔力。一球入。
So ball, man. Let's go.
大魔法弾幕。
Oh shit! Oh, nice.
無駄が多すぎる。
He's not aiming at you.
時間だ。
Look behind, man.
無駄じゃねえ。魔法の反射。
Bye.
You're underestimating them. That's why you're gonna lose. Oh, thank you. Oh, stop. You need to take that inside voice and make it outside now.
俺の体をまだ動くぞ。
Yep. Oh, that's a big ass sword. You're dead.
That's a big ass wound.
What happened? I don't understand.
私が小僧にあのお
To the master.
Someone sent them here. Ah, pretty cool trick.
国殺三段魔球炎高速魔法炎上金箔人。
あなた見かけによらず器用なのね。
Have some praise. Oh, bitch.
They were clones.
何をしてるの？
No, not a clone. He's
Oh, okay.
escaping. But that means that he's seen what they're capable of, and he's gonna bring that information back to whoever is the master.
君でも勝ったぞ。そうだ昆虫者。
Huh?
And one without even any magic.
The thing is, the more they insult us, the better it's gonna feel when we
出て
win.
んのか。
You know, he deserves his sleep.
むちゃくちゃなやつね。うるさくて。
But
下品で。なんかす
inside voice, outside, Noel.
Please.
Outside.
本当に私たちと同じ芸人なのか。
He's gonna give them all hope.
私たちの救世主だ。なんだ。
It's always gonna be around.
What is that stone?
Why is that bird so important suddenly? It's almost like someone sent it here.
これの魔力が戻り次第クレイジーサイクロン号でオートまで連行する。一生かけて償うんだなバカ野郎ども。てめえらが何者なのか全部吐いてもらうからな。断る。終わりの時が来た。
Is he gonna kill himself?
魔道具を体内に。
Yep. But that's dangerous though. If they'd rather die than spill their secrets.
It's like their own version of the cyanide pill.
So that person is probably really intense, really powerful.
ここまでのことをしといて。
A weird pink stone with golden.
命を何だと思ってんだ。俺は絶対認めねえ。認めねえぞ。
おじいちゃん、ここから見る景色が好きだったんだ。
聞いたぜニック。唯一あいつらに立ち向かったんだってな。おめえのじいさんは男だったぜ。
嬉しそうに話してた。ギャンブルでだけど魔法騎士団に勝ったんだって。
ああ。
村の人たちにも美味しいものたくさん。おじいちゃんの憧れだったんだ。魔法騎士団に入れるかな。
無理なことなんてなんもねえ。自分の手で掴むんだ。しかも魔力が全くない俺でも入れ
Asta is a good example that anything is possible.
とんでもねえ努力はしなきゃダメだぜ。
頑張りなさい。
That fucking hair is
Do her best.
お前が俺はもっと努力してもっと魔法帝に近づいとくからよ。待ってるぜ。
はい。
You we have it. Okay, no, thank you.
What is it for? Do you have an idea?
なんだその石。
おじいちゃんが持っていたお守りじゃん。
お前ちょっと
Yes.
話しなさい、返しなさい。
The bird is helping, but in the most
その鳥
annoying way
気に入った
possible.
みたいだから助けてくれたせめてものお礼に
そうか。
ここに憎たらしい目つき。いいこっち来てもいいんだからね。
You have too much magic? Yeah, unfortunately, it will always follow Asta, but we have a companion, and that's good.
We're a Disney princess.
Yep.
Ooh,
Okay, the master.
Is that the master?
魔石は黒の防御の手に渡ったか。
If it's a magic knight or something, like,
You think?
黒の防御程度ならいつでもどうとでもできる。
at any time.
魔石はあの肩の復活は目前だ。
Okay. We'll keep an eye out for you. So, the concept of life and death is not the same for everyone. I love that. I mean, it's something we see a lot in stories where, you know, we fight for others. Like, fighting for yourself is one thing, but for a character to want to fight for others, they need to understand that, you know, the villains of the story will usually disregard the life of others. So, to protect people, put your life in jeopardy and sacrifice yourself to protect the weak, that is probably, to me, in those stories, the best motivation ever. So I'm glad that Asta is making the move from just becoming the Wizard King to perhaps, you know, protecting the weak, because it needs to be a goal that will sustain him forever. It's not just becoming the Wizard King for the sake of becoming the Wizard King, you know, because
Well,
the
I mean,
legend sounds cool.
Before we became a magic knight, he wanted to be the magic king.
The Wizard King.
Wizard King, sorry, for those in his village, you know, because people were looking down on them because they came for the boonies. But like you said, I think that what he saw with those other villages, like just in general, people are looking down on them because from where they come
Yeah,
from.
but that's what he's figuring out now, because when he was living at the church, people were looking down on him because he had no magic, but not so much because he was a commoner, because they were all commoners. So that's a reality he's figuring out now. What I'm saying is that his goal to become the Wizard King in the beginning was mostly because as a kid, it felt like, oh, it's a great story, it's a cool legend, I want to be important. But he did say that he was going to do that to protect the people of the church. So we're moving from that to just people like this guy, Heath,
yeah.
exist. People who disregard the meaning of life are willing to kill innocents that are just doing their job, like they're just protecting their people, like they're going about doing their thing. They did nothing to you and you're still willing to kill them. So you disregard their life, and you also disregard your life because it's almost like you have nothing to fight for if you're willing to die at the first sign of defeat. For a character like Asta, it's a huge contradiction to how he is. His fucking catchphrase is "marada," like it's not yet, like not giving up. And so so basically keep trying until you succeed. He's used to losing, so his thing is to never give up. So for a guy, sorry, I'm finishing my train of thought, but for Asta to see a guy that's, you know, doesn't give a shit about other people's lives, but also doesn't give necessarily a shit about his life, that, you know, he would be like, okay, I'm killing myself because, I mean, we understand that it's probably because, oh, I failed at my mission and the information I have is more important than my life.
I'm not gonna talk, then you just said my question.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's true. Would you say that, is it more the fact that he just failed his mission, or because his life means nothing compared to what they're trying to accomplish?
I think it's all of that. I think it's because he was defeated, and so he was no longer important for the mission. He failed, so you know, it's not like he wasn't gonna come back empty-handed, but maybe, although he said nothing about that, there's a chance that he felt, okay, since I failed, I no longer deserve to keep going, or maybe it's simply just I got captured, and Magna was saying you're gonna tell us everything.
Yeah, so that's ice burial is their own version of the cyanide pill, basically.
Cyanide, yeah.
Cyanide,
It's
yeah.
basically like I'm killing myself because the cause is more important than my life.
I ain't telling you shit.
Yeah, he doesn't want information to be given, which is scary to me because if he believes in something like that as so much that he's willing to die, that means that what they want to do, like they talked about bringing back their master. So like, we'll see. And they also said that he could just take care of the Black Bulls whenever. So they think of themselves as like really powerful.
Who are they?
I don't know.
What is this sigil?
Sigil.
Sigil, yeah.
Oh my God, your English. I don't know. We will find out, but yeah. So going back to Asta, I'm kind of loving. It's kind of like Naruto versus Abusa. It's the shift of the character early in the show where he kind of starts with his childish aspiration, but then with his first brush of the real world, he needs to understand that your motivation is that you have right now is not enough. Like you need to want something that will keep you going longer when it gets really difficult. It's more than just becoming the Wizard King. It's more than just protecting the people of the church. It's protecting everyone, protecting every weak person. And we talked about how he's constantly proving himself. But if we add that to his motivation, it's even better because it's not also showing that you're strong. It's having to be strong to show that all of these people can also do it. And that also gives them motivation because they already, kind of like Magna was saying, like, oh, we're already losing, so I'm sorry, Yami, Taicho, like, I can do it. No, you don't go into a fight with the idea that you're going to lose. You need to, even if the difference in power is big, you're going to die. Like, if you die, you die, but at least you die trying. You cannot just give up because you don't know what could happen. So though that mentality of I'm already certain that I'm going to lose, because I'm not as strong, because I'm from the boonies, those kids who think there's no way I can become a magic knight because I'm not a noble, I don't have strong magic. Anything can happen.
If you don't, like you said, at least try, you will never know.
Yeah. And like, to me, I think it's better if you're gonna die anyway, it's better to at least try to win. Give it your all. Never give up because the tides can turn. Especially when you have good friends to help you.
Also, I want to say when you evolve because they're not Pokemons, but when you grow as a person, when you find a new motivation, just like Noel, before she was put in that situation, she always just knew her family and their own beliefs, and since she was able to control her own magic, she was a black sheep or the black bull in our case. So of course she wouldn't be able to control it because that's the only thing that she could see, that she's a failure. But now she found a new motivation. She was there. People put their trust in her to defend themselves, to protect them.
They talked about a switch of resolve. I think it's almost like before all she wanted to do was prove herself to her family, so to the people, to the royals, so the people that look down on her. And that's something that she's never going to be able to do, at least not right now. So her motivation lacked power, strength, a true desire.
She didn't truly believe in it.
Yeah, she didn't truly believe she could do it because they despised her from the beginning almost. So they never showed her any sign that they could accept her. So it was doomed to fail from the beginning. So maybe that's why she never achieved it. When her motivation was so, well, kind of like Magna, you go into the fight thinking you're going to lose, you're not strong enough. But if you go into the fight knowing that it's either, it's all or nothing, and it's not so much, maybe I'm going to lose, maybe I'm not going to lose. It's, I cannot lose. I cannot fail here. That's the change in resolve. Her focus switched from proving herself to people who, don't deserve her, to protecting the people who truly deserve her, truly deserve to be protected. It's
also the fact that for them, they don't know her. They don't have any expectation of what she can do,
Well, they know she's a magic knight.
She's a magic knight. They want her to save them, to protect them, but if she failed for lack of strength. They're not gonna look down on her and say, oh, you're just a failure. They're gonna say, at least you tried. That's the thing, though.
Yeah, I think it's also like she expects herself to fail because she's been told she's a failure all her life. So when she uses her power, even though she's trying to make it strong, she's trying to succeed, deep down she knows, or she tells herself, it's gonna fail. So that's why it fails. So in that moment, she wanted it to succeed, and with all her being, she needed it to succeed. So
she write down a new spell, and it worked.
The grimoire evolved with her, got more mature with her. So you're gonna become a lot stronger and a lot more powerful than these assholes who don't even know. Probably they can fight because they are strong, they have strong magic, but when it's a battle of resolve, they're gonna lose. Whenever it comes down to determination and resolve, you're gonna win. And they're gonna lose.
It is true that usually people who have nothing and need to really work day and night with blood, tears, and sweat all of their life to become stronger. When you put them against people who have it all since the beginning, who don't really put in the work and think that they're just strong because they were born with it, when it's a battle of the will, we all usually know who's gonna come on top, right?
Motivation is really strong.
I mean, just like Asta.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it for this episode, and I'm excited to see where they go from there. Now that we've introduced this sort of ominous thing going on, like I want to learn more about that, and I want to see what they do next. So we're done with our first real battle in the show.
We really are initiated now.
Yes. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next 2 episodes right away, they are on Patreon already. You can check them out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't know that, the next one should be on YouTube pretty soon. So we're gonna see you then, guys.
Bye.